5,000 subscriber giveaway? That's what's coming up next on LCARA Ham Radio. Hello, this is Chris, KY4CKP.
And I'm Brian, KY4BDP. And Chris, we have done it. We actually reached 5,000 subscribers. And it's taken us a little while to get there, but we've grown pretty organically. And I'm just really excited to hit such a level of subscription base and have that many people subscribe to our channel and looking for new videos coming out. And that's just, it's been some kind of a ride.
It has been. You know, when we got into ham radio, initially, there was absolutely no thought to doing YouTube or anything like that. It just sort of happened as we were getting involved with our club and wanting to support the club and just kind of feeling like we had some skill sets where we could probably do this and make a go of it. And so it's worked out pretty well, and it's been a lot of fun. Learn new skills and become YouTube famous. we get recognized every once in a while at a ham fest. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
You know, when you talk about, we didn't get into this into ham radio to do videos, and I look back on that first year. We said, well, we joined a club and maybe we can start a YouTube channel and help out the club a little bit. You don't know what's possible when you start something like that. I mean, you see some examples that are out there, and there are some certainly bigger channels than ours, but you go for it. And that first year was a really good indication that we probably had something that could be bigger. You don't know when you first start. So I remember in that first year, I did a video on the Comet GP3, and it was on the back of the house. And I didn't, I had no expectations that video would do very well. I just did a video on the Comet GP3 as far as how to assemble it and then how to use it both for simplex and repeater work. Well, that video is one of the best videos we ever put out. And in something as simple as setting up the GP3 and using it. And sometimes you don't know how a video is going to do as far as the number of views and likes and all of that. But that's one of those videos that's had staying power the whole time. How about you?
Yeah, you never know at all. We've covered a lot of content. We've got almost 300 unique videos now, and you never know kind of when something's going to sort of blow up. And one of the early ones I did that first year was on a device that wasn't really new, but had been gaining some traction and knowledge, especially in the ham community, and that was Nano VNA. And I did the original review, and then I did kind of programming it, and both of those have done very well. But I think it was that original video is our most watched video, and it was just luck. It was just kind of luck that an inexpensive, $30, $40, $50 piece of kit that can be handy and useful caught a lot of people's attention, especially back then, but still doing pretty well today. And so, like I said, you just never know. You just never know what piece of hardware or activity or software is going to catch people's attention. And so you just do what's interesting and what you have, and now and then something takes off, and you just appreciate that.
I definitely agree with that. And I think a lot of people who don't do YouTube channels, you sometimes wonder, well, where do these people get the content? Where do they get their topics? Because there's some YouTube channels, like they play games or whatever it is. Ham radio is a very niche kind of area, so you can certainly do videos on the latest radios and stuff, which we in fact have done. We've done antennas. We are going to be giving away a piece of equipment. But the thing that kind of that really jogs my memory is, remember, we started this about 4 years ago, is we were mainly kind of just doing reviews and testing out some things. And the channel has evolved because of COVID. And you and I aren't traveling as much as we used to. We were traveling a lot. A lot of those early videos that people may be watching on the Time Team, or the not Time Team, but the Time Machine, were when we were on the road. And not doing much of that. Maybe that will start up again now, but we morphed into more of a club channel. It's always been about the club, and the channel, it benefits the club. It doesn't benefit you and I, but in a direct way. But it definitely became more club oriented.
It certainly did, and I think it would have to a degree anyway, but it did more so for sure because of COVID and traveling less. But I think it was a good direction to go into because there aren't that many club oriented channels out there. And I think people, and we've had comments from people saying that they really appreciate this aspect of our channel and showing a lot of these club activities, working with equipment at repeater sites and things, because you don't see a lot of that. And that's also knowledge in the ham hobby that it would be nice to capture and help spread to other people. Most hams are willing to share their knowledge, and we've been trying to do that at the club level.
Absolutely. I'm very pleased with how the channel has really focused on those club activities over the last 3 years for sure. And I think you're right. There are a lot of channels that don't focus on the club. They focus on the individual doing FT8 or doing POTAs, and those are still great activities. But to also show that there are organizations out there, these club organizations, that do bring skills and knowledge to the table. These Elmers that are out there, that many of them are getting older. And if it isn't for channels like ours and possibly others who are taking advantage of that knowledge base, it could be not necessarily lost forever, but you're definitely missing out on additional opportunities in the ham radio hobby. So folks, we are, again, Chris and I are just extremely thankful that we have 5,000 subscribers plus now. It's a milestone for any YouTube channel to get that many. We're certainly going to keep going at it. Chris and I put out a video on average one a week. We are doing some of the time machine ones because some of that content is still relevant, but when it gets in the back catalog, it just doesn't really get seen. So we started to push some of that out. And the content that we're going to be putting out is hopefully going to be, again, beneficial for club-based activities. We're going to be going to Hamvention soon as well. So those types of activities. And we want to thank our subscribers. When you hit 5,000, it's you want to do something for your subscribers. So Chris, how did we come across the item we're giving away?
Well, of course, we were getting close to 5,000. We were talking about it, thinking about it. We were excited to have that level of success. Because again, ham radio's a bit niche, and we were new, and there were already some well-established channels that we enjoy. We enjoy watching those, and we were bouncing around ideas, and I just kind of thought, what's one of the things that somebody might not buy for themselves? Everybody likes to win a radio or win a handy talkie and stuff. Those are great, but what's something you may not already own and may not buy a nice one for yourself? And I was thinking, well, how about we gave away a nano VNA, but how about kind of a nice analyzer? And there's several nice ones on the market, but we had both been intrigued by the Comet CAA 500 nowadays the Mark II. When we saw it at and I don't remember if it was Huntsville or which of the
it was Huntsville
we saw it at. And it's not brand new, but we saw it, and it has an LCD part of it, and it has the analog part of it. And it's like, hey, not everybody's going to buy one of these for themselves because they're not inexpensive. And so let's consider giving away a nice analyzer, and that's what we ended up doing. And
you reached out to Comet, right, and asked them if they would be willing to help us with this promotion.
I did, and I sent an email to their contact, and what I was really hoping for would maybe be to get a discount on the analyzer. We were budgeting money at the club to buy it, to give it away, and I was hoping maybe we would get a discount or something on it. I really wasn't expecting for them to provide one for us to give away. I talked about a couple of the videos we've done on some of their products that have done quite well, like the GP3. And they were happy to see that. I don't think they were aware of it before. And the president of the company, I think he is, said, "Hey, I'm just going to send you one of these. You've done some nice reviews for us, not expecting anything originally, and 5,000 is a milestone, and so they decided to provide one, and we greatly appreciate that. Gave us an opportunity to review it, and give it away for this this 5,000 giveaway."
And you just did a video, the second video of that analyzer, where we put this kit together, and that includes a carry case. It's got our club logo on it. It's got an adapter kit in it. It's got a dummy load that we built, or you and Dawn mostly built the dummy load. That's a really, I think Miss Wanda, WM4LM, kind of put a price on everything, and she came up with close to $800. And that's a good giveaway. I don't care who you are. And we are greatly appreciative of Comet for supplying the analyzer. The analyzer's top notch. We really like it. In fact, a number of comments on the video mentioned, people said, that's nice, I need to get one of those. So we're hoping, of course, it benefits Comet. But again, thanks to those folks. So that's what we're giving away, folks. The CAA-500 Mark II. It's the Comet analyzer. Go back and watch those videos. We've got 2 videos on that, mainly the first one on the review and then the kit that we're giving away. And we'll try to put something here in the video showing a picture of the kit. And we need you to put a comment down in the description or below the description. We need a comment for you to enter the giveaway. Typically what we do is we ask you to put a comment in the video. We do a random comment picker, and we'll find somebody, we'll pull somebody supposedly out of the hat for the winner. And Chris, what is it we want them to put down in the comment?
Well, what we want to see in the comments, folks, is, and we'll put this on the screen as well, so you can see exactly what we're looking for. Comet CAA-500. That's the model number, and of course the manufacturer, Comet. So we want to see that in the description, and again, we'll put that on the screen so you can see exactly how we want to have it formatted, so we can search for it and pick a winner. So and then any additional comments is always welcome on any video that we do. So that's as easy as it is to try to win this. And again, it's a really nice unit, and we put a really cool Go kit together with it. That still has some room. You can probably put a few more of your own things in there and protect the unit. And it's always good to have a nice analyzer as part of your HAMRadio gear.
Indeed. And again, we want to thank Comet for supplying the analyzer. We can't say it enough how thankful we are for that. They didn't have to do that. And we thank each of you for being a subscriber to the Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association's YouTube channel. We want to continue to bring videos. We need your comments on each of the videos that we put out. And some of the comments are extremely helpful. Some of the comments sometimes are less than helpful, but they're still comments, and we read them all. And we want to thank each of you for helping the channel reach 5,000. Our next goal is 10,000. We don't know when that'll occur, but you've got to keep setting goals. And we want to try to reach 10,000 here, hopefully in the near future. So, Chris, I guess we'll wrap this up. We're giving away the Comet Analyzer. We've let you know what we need down in the comments, and we'll let it go at that. And we will be giving this away probably in a week or two. So you've got plenty of time to enter if you're watching this video. I'm KY4 BDP Brian.
I'm Chris, KY4CKP.
And we thank you once again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Enter the giveaway, like, and click that notification bell. And we'll see you down the road.